Is going on YouTube? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz.
And I'm Ruby.
Yeah, and we're coming at you with another video. Yes, another one.
Another one.
And another one. Whew. Alright. Today we're going to do a little something different today. So we're going to talk more about body language. And I know how some of the guys, you guys go to the club, try to see you out there with other girls, try to get your game on and stuff like that, but you're not really knowing what you're really doing. And honestly, because you're not aware of your body language, you're actually losing every step of the way. I mean, what do you think about that? Like, I know you're probably thinking like, what?
First of all, who are we meeting at the club? Like, for real.
Who are we meeting at the club?
Are we meeting a lot of girls at the club for real?
Honestly, it's not like the music videos, so no.
And in case you guys didn't notice, I started looking kind of skeptical as he started saying, like, we're meeting girls at the club. You can see it in my face, you know, not just body language, but sometimes just people's facial expressions, right? And you can see whether they're on the same page as you, but to kind of answer your question, body language is huge. Sometimes I'm talking to someone and I'm not rude, so I'm not gonna be like, all right, we're done, see you. But I do try to send a message like, hey, I'm not engaged right now.
Right. And here's the thing too. Some of you guys, I'm not saying you in general, but I'm just saying like some of the guys out there, they just don't know how to take no for an answer. So for example, you want to hold this real quick?
Yeah.
So for example, when you're walking into the club and stuff like that or anything like that, you got to really look at how you're talking to someone. You got to stay eye contact. Anytime you break...
But don't be creepy.
Don't do this. Right?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But what I'm saying is always stay eye contact because you're being direct and you're being for real. Other than just saying, if you're doing this, well, yeah, you know, I do this and this, and that shows lack of confidence. And it also not only shows lack of confidence, but it also shows that you're a liar. And yeah. And another thing is if you're blinking your eyes a lot, so if you're doing this, that shows that you're a sign of insecurity. You have a sign of insecurity. And
if you wear contacts and your eyes are dry and that's why you're blinking, you better get some eye drops. For real.
Well,
I've seen people like that, and it's because they have contacts and they're like, oh man, my contacts are so dry. But don't let that be your problem. You're gonna come off the wrong way.
But here's the thing though, right? You always want to look as if you are, you obviously you want to be confident. And on top of that, you want to show that you're genuine, that you're sincere, that you're real, and that you're authentic, okay? And obviously, this is a funny one, right? Because I bet most of you guys right now, you guys went to the club, right? You guys went to the club, and you had a drink, and you held your drink right here. Ooh, this is my favorite. You know what this shows? This shows that you're closed off to communication, that you're insecure, and you're not really open, you're not really a trustworthy person.
So where should you hold your drink?
You definitely want to hold your drink to the side. Hold your drink to the side and, you know, show that you're open to communication. You know, because at the end of the day, your whole thing is you want to find somebody, right? Not only find somebody, but be with somebody, right? Or on top of that, try to get over something that you were trying to get over, like a previous relationship. But that's pretty much what it is right there. And then I think there was another one, is posture. Posture is a big one. Now, I'm gonna say this, right? If I was to, I'm gonna use you for example, right? I was like, if I was going up to you and I'm like this, like, what up? My body language is telling me that I'm not confident.
Yeah, you seem all right. Confident,
right?
I mean, I've seen slouchier dudes, so at least you're better off than them. But right, I can see that.
Shift everything, right? So you're going like this, try to act like you're cool. Bring it up straight, have your chest out, have your chin up, and then have that posture. This is how you are supposed to actually walk. This is how you're supposed to stand. This is actually how you're supposed to show the confidence. This is actually how you're supposed to engage with someone.
Yeah, you know how there's all those jokes about like why girls like why girls like guys, and they're like, oh, he's like 6 foot and nothing else going on. Well, you know, the partial truth to that is, you know, yeah, some girls really care about if she's wearing her heels and she's taller than you, whatever. But that's okay. Whatever, they could do them. But I think a big part of it is maybe not that they're really 6 feet tall, but that they're tall. They have a tall personality, even if it may not fully be their actual height. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
You have a tall personality, and you're like, oh yeah, I would have thought that person was like 2 inches taller than they actually were, just because they had really good posture, they came off really confident, their presence fills the room.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you know what? It's all about, I think the best body language to have is posture. I think you need to really carry yourself in a gesture to where you're confident, you are a man, and then on top of that, you know your shit. And you know, you don't want to go out with someone who sees less of you. Right. Because that's disrespect. So, Dana, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, I have so much.
Oh, go ahead.
Maybe not a lot, but a little bit. So, let's get into like a conversational stance.
You got okay.
So you just hold in front of you like I'm having a conversation with our audience.
Okay.
Right?
Go ahead.
No, put it right here.
Where? Oh, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we got it together. Okay, so let's talk about some stuff that you should be looking for when you are engaging with someone. And so I'd say one big piece is like, where are her shoulders, right? If her shoulders are pointing to you, then you're probably in a good spot. But if I'm trying to break away from someone, probably like giving you a little bit more of one shoulder than the other, right? Like I'm trying to walk away, but I can't get away because I'm polite.
Yeah, I feel like she was trying to do that to me. Just kidding.
So that's one big one. Another one is you want to really, like I said earlier, take a look at their facial expressions, right?
Yes.
Do they have some like tightness in their forehead or in their chin?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are their eyebrows like scrunchy, like they're not understanding what you're saying, or they don't agree with you? I would say that's another big one. Let's see. What else do you think?
I think when someone has their eyebrows raised like this, like The Rock, if a WWE reference, they raise their eyebrow. That's a sign of confusion. They're not comfortable with you, or just like that. You're like, I don't know who this guy is, but I don't like him.
Skeptical. Do I like this person?
But yeah, that's a good facial expression. I mean, facial expression is actually really important, not just with the body, but facial expression is definitely one thing you want to look at. Mm-hmm. You know, especially if you see someone from across. And I said the club for one reference. I don't even go to the club as much as I used to. But I say, look at this from a supermarket, like a supermarket.
Oh, yeah.
Like the supermarket standpoint of view. Or go to the coffee shop. See what facial expressions can you read. I would say look up on that. And
feet.
Oh yeah, see where their feet are at, because
just
honestly,
like your shoulders.
Because if you see two people conversating, right, and their feet are just facing each other. I know, I'm trying to see it. This is right here. This means that we're having a good conversation. We're having a conversation. It's between me and her. But if we have our feet facing the other way, I hope you guys can see that.
We both want to exit.
Well, it's not only that you both want to exit, but you're also inviting other people to come into your conversation as well. So you better exit before someone comes in.
Or you could use that as an opportunity to see them after they're done talking about it. A little fadeaway strategy there.
She don't fade away from me though. But that's, I feel like that was a lot of good information that we just shared, right?
That was good.
So honestly, do you agree with these body languages? And if you honestly, tell us, which is your favorite body language? Which one do you like out of?
What are your best indicators?
What is your best one? Which one did you like out of this whole video? and what are you going to try in the future? Let us know in the comment section, okay? Because we really like to know. Obviously, you know, we coach you guys to help you go thriving in life. You know, if you guys are seeking that help, seeking that guidance to where you not only become more confident, but you know, you are 10 times higher than you were, and on top of that, you are thriving in life. Me and Ruby are there for you every step of the way. And honestly, I can't stress enough how much, like, I can't stress enough about it. You know, it's just, it's amazing to actually give back to you guys and to really help you guys get to that next level, because I know if it worked for me, it can definitely work for you. And it can definitely bless you with great people in your life. You know, she's obviously a great person in my life that I'm truly blessed, because, you know, honestly, at the end of the day, when you keep on thriving, you meet great people who see eye to eye with you. Eye to eye with you, man. So, yeah, but if you guys, do you have anything else you want to say? Are you good? All right. But you know what? If you guys find this information valuable, I want you to drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, and of course, it is your man, Mr. Dominic Cruz.
And I'm Ruby.
And we're coming at you with another video. Yes, another one.
Another one.
Another one. Another one. Ooh, all right. Take it easy, guys.